Small island developing states are the most vulnerable and first to feel the effects of climate change. Isn't it only fair that we provide the solutions to save the world and profit from it, rather than wait to be rescued? Good day, I'm Damani Thomas, founder and CEO of the Carbon Neutral Initiative, the climate crisis professionals founded to tackle global environmental issues and help other countries reach their sustainable development goals through the creation of climate resilient technologies. Now allow me to introduce you to the carbon attack filter. We sell biodegradable carbon capture filters to vehicle owners for $40. The transport sector is the largest contributor to greenhouse emissions, causing climate change and air pollution. Have you ever noticed the difference in air quality in the mornings before commuting hours as opposed to after? Imagine a world where we could have that fresh air all hours of the day, and not just before everyone else starts moving. Now, in our beachhead market, we have 600,000 potential customers at a $19 million market valuation. The US market with over 108 million passenger cars with a $2.8 billion market valuation, and worldwide 1.3 billion vehicles with a $40 billion market valuation. The carbon attack filter reduces emissions by 75% and increases the car's performance by preventing backlogging of exhaust, giving you more mileage. Other technologies of filter are twice as expensive, yet are single use. Our filter have much more applications, such as being upcyclable. With our filter, you will be carbon compliant, and you will be able to drive your vehicle as governments seek to decarbonize transportation, so you won't need to buy an expensive electric vehicle. Without our filter, your vehicle lets out all the exhaust into the air, causing respiratory problems, which claims 4 million lives a year and cause many more to suffer. You know the age-old saying, prevention is better than cure. Our product is made from biodegradable essential minerals and is readily compostable. The carbon attack filter is a biodegradable carbon capture filter designed specifically for vehicles. After capture, the waste from this cartridge has value and can be used to rehabilitate acidic or dying soil, improving soil for agriculture or reforestation. In our prototype, we accounted for efficiency, user-friendliness, and using smart engineering, maximizing design aesthetics by making it compact without compromising functionality. Now, how does it work? It's easily retrofitted. The carbon attack traps hazardous carbon oxides, nitrous oxides, sulfur, and lead to lower adverse effects to public and environmental health by trapping these greenhouse gases before they get into the air. Now, after that, we collect the waste from the used filter and add it to the soil as organic fertilizer, in a revolutionary application of a carbon circular economy, using the waste as a valuable resource. Now, we have done surveys with over 220 respondents and interviewed up to 20 taxi drivers. We asked their views and thoughts on the filter. We asked if they have struggled with exhaust emissions and the price they're willing to pay, and their thoughts on air quality regulation. We found that most interviews have been triggered by exhaust in some way, and they're willing to pay more than the expected price. And the Gen Z and millennial generation are serious about climate actions, and they believe that the governments should do more about air pollution. Our product is cheap to produce, with a 300% profit per unit sold, being that all resources are locally sourced, in abundance and of high quality. We seek to secure $4.4 million in profits per year in our fifth year, with 20% of the beachhead market. Our key drivers are product costs, raw material costs, and number of customers, and we have two other revenue streams. The transport sector is responsible for 8 billion tons of carbon each year, which accounts for 29% of total carbon emissions, making it the largest contributor. The average car emits about 4.6 tons of carbon annually. With the carbon attack filter fitted, we can bring this number down to 1.4 tons a year, which translates to about 3 billion tons of carbon a year removed. Within our beachhead market, we can save over 2 million tons in emissions each year and put those harmful chemicals somewhere that it is needed as nutrients in the soil. Now, under the Paris Agreement, nations aim to keep global warming at 1.5 degrees, but with current climate commitments, temperatures can expect to rise more than 3 degrees this century, leaving families, homes, and civilizations devastated. In fact, we have already exceeded 1.2 degrees. The carbon attack filter aims to mitigate this. Now meet the team. Myself, Damani Thomas, founder, inventor, and CEO, with 6 years experience in research. Our COO, Valentina Nicholson, who majors in communication, business, and also responsible for secretary competencies and public relations. And finally, our computer genius, Vaden Denton, who is our model developer and web developer. We dream to earn $4 million in 5 years, develop Jamaica to a more sustainable nation, and replant forestlands damaged by mining operations. I thank you.